Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to The 100. Life is a Fight, posted by Shooting Stark, 4.53k subscribers, posted 3 years ago with 142,000 views. This is a runtime of just under 5 minutes. So if you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry's going to do his best work behind the scenes in just a few seconds. The 100, man. We watched the full show. All 100 episodes are here on YouTube as well as on Patreon. It was quite a journey. And I actually enjoyed seasons. Most people hate it, but I think we can all agree that season 7, especially the back end of season 7, doesn't exist. Never existed. I did everything I could. I tried everything. I mean, he said no, and I just pulled the trigger. I did everything that I could. You know, I tried to, I just, fuck, okay. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's watch this. My leg's going to sleep.
The sun on my face. I see trees all around me. The scent of wildflowers on a breeze. It's so beautiful.
Can you see it?
It's so beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
I bet everything when you're living in space is beautiful, though, after a while. Shit.
It is in my dreams.
Who are you?
I don't even know who you are anymore. This isn't who you are.
When did you become this person?
What have we become?
What have y'all become?
Become anyone. How many people have you killed, Clark?
Shit, pick a number.
This is what I've always been.
She's still just a kid. She's a child. They're being led by a child.
Children's.
So are we.
I mean, don't even. Oh, I'm gonna talk about it after this.
Murdering someone in cold blood is justifiable.
Yes.
What you've done haunts you, and it's easier to hate me than to hate yourself.
I know what it's like.
Poor
to hate
Lexa.
yourself, John.
You hate yourself too.
Oh, I can do both.
How about you? Got any family?
We'll always be family. You're my family too.
Always.
We all got each other.
Fuck
right?
you, Finn. Finn ain't nothing but a piece of shit. We're back, bitches.
I know what it's like to risk everything for one person.
You with me?
Always. You're not a murderer. You always
Remember that weird
did.
time Raven and Bellamy hooked up? Yep.
What you had to do to protect your sister. That's who you are.
You also said you'd do anything to protect your sister. I remember too.
Look how young Bellamy is.
My brother.
Side by side.
My responsibility.
Like it was meant to be.
Volume's going up.
I lost sight of that. It's easier to kill me. But I promise I will never forget it again.
But courage isn't justice.
Revenge isn't justice.
It's justice. Flood him.
What I want is revenge.
Fight to live or you die.
That is how
God. Slit some fucking throats. What's up, Indra?
They want to fight.
we can change.
I believe you want to, Clark. I just don't believe you can.
I left. You can't run away from who you are, Clark.
I'm about to vent in a second, boy.
Doesn't always win.
We can let the bad things that happen to us define who we are.
What the fuck ever happened to Brian?
Or we can define who we are.
Remember when Pops got fucking vented? His little face he made?
Turn the page, and you don't look back.
You'll save us all. I've been fighting for so long.
I know you.
Just tired of fighting, Monty.
I know. We all are.
Grounders don't give up. We fight.
Oh, you all right?
Anymore.
Now we fight.
Life is a fight.
Fuck him.
Keep fighting at all costs, against all odds.
The minute you give up, you're dead.
No matter what happens.
Hey, that fight scene was dope. That little tournament they had.
faced with your demons, we kill them all.
Without death, life is meaningless. Death has no cost, life has no worth. It's how
If death has no cost, life has no worth was the realest shit young Abraham Lincoln Log had to say.
you're a fighter. Now get up and fight!
Either you get up and we fight this, or you crawl away and die alone like a coward.
I don't want to die alone.
In peace, may you leave this shore. In love, may you find the next safe passage.
Look at the planet, bro.
Till our final journey to the ground.
May we meet again.
So what then?
We won't.
For all its faults, Earth is really beautiful.
Hey, happy birthday. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't want to butcher it either. Listen. I can't begin to explain to you guys how good of a show The 100 is. Okay? For 6 seasons, that show was, I mean, that's fucking amazing. Every bit of it. People were saying they didn't like it starting in season 6. I thought season 6 was fucking spectacular. I think there's a couple things that are decent within season 7, but overall it fucking sucks. And then when you get to season 7, episode 13, they just spit in y'all's face. I think, the episode Anaconda is really good. Like, you have a good building point, and then everything they just start fucking just throwing up in your mouth. Like, they're just, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I don't know why that we took the route that we took, but listen, peeps, it's, there's a whole lot of back and forth that takes place within this show, especially with the whole Maddie situation. And then you have Maddie, and then they turn her into, I'm going to talk spoilers if you haven't watched it. They turn Maddie into a fucking vegetable. And they do all of this shit, man. And especially the whole thing with Bellamy. And it just, none of it makes sense in that back end. Like, it's horrible. It goes from being really, really, really good to being really, really bad. Characters introduced like Jordan Green, even once enough with Nathan and Eric, those characters end up falling flat. Like, they don't ever feel like they reach a potential. Clark killing Bellamy and not getting the payoff that the fans essentially wanted, you know, of Clark and Bellamy together. Clake. Balarque. You know, it's not about giving the fans always what they want, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like I could just go into this thing, and I'm trying not to. But they did a good job of subverting expectations because, you know, we get back to Earth, and you think, like, we have a chance to make Earth good again, and then they don't. Make Earth great again, and then they just don't. It doesn't happen. Because humans were so shitty the first time around, it comes back to bite them in the ass, and humans yet again destroy Earth twice. I love that Clark had to kill her own mother, essentially. I love that those things happened. Like, there were really powerful moments, especially Monty having to kill his mom. But it's like, all of it ends up kind of feeling like it's for nothing. Charles Pike is an easily a hateable character, but Buddy that acted his dick off. Same thing with the guy that plays J.R. Bourne, Chris Argent. Or is his name Chris Argent? Papa Argent. In the Teen Wolf. J.R. Bourne acts his ass off. And it's just, you have so many great performances and you have such an interesting story. And I'm not even really mad about the payoff of it at the end. It's still goofy, but like, what? What? The situation with Maddie isn't something that's like, okay, well, you're okay with one thing, but not the other. It's like, no, the Maddie thing just feels forced. How Lexa's early departure felt forced. I think the show really peaked in those first few seasons when we got involved with the Grounders, and then we got Lexa, and then you had the tournament, and you had Echo, and you had all these people, and you had these moments, like those things. Oh, I just forgot, buddy. King Rowan, you got these people. That was the most interesting. That was the peak of it. You could have dragged that out probably more. But then even getting over to that planet and learning about the host and having the black blood and everything, also interesting. And I feel like you gave a Messiah character and then it didn't pay off. And then, I don't know. It's a great show for 6.5 seasons. And then they just throw it away. I feel like I could rip this show apart. I'm not going to because I really enjoyed it. If you want to watch any of the reactions, they're all here on the channel. They're all over on Patreon. I'm wrapping it up. As always, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.